I believe the elderly people came in late 50s, I would say. Their purpose was to go and work in England about couple of years, 4 or 5 years, and then come back and settle down in Pakistan. At that time, the British law, what I could understand was, any father could bring his children as long as they are under 18 without any problem. So if you look back, you will see a lot of boys, especially boys, came with the father at the age of 15, 16, 14, something like that. And that's the where we came in. It was very difficult to make a journey of 6,000 miles. In my family, I was the first one who came out of the house. And my sister, brother, and my mother, they all were very much worried and missing me. And it was a great sacrifice. I joined the factory, which was not far from here. It was only a mile from here, and it was textile work in this area. So I got a job, and me and my father was working side by side in that factory. We were living in houses which were overcrowded. You'll see 3-bedroom houses, maybe 15 to 20 people living there. And it was very difficult when you came from a village, very open, big houses, and you suddenly come to a small bedroom where you have to sleep probably daytime, and then at night somebody else is sleeping. Food wise, in Pakistan, as you know, you eat with the family, your mother is preparing your food. Here you have to do it yourself. There was no activities at all. It was work, work, and work. It was racism, of course, at that time. The more people were coming in, it was irritating some people, and they didn't like. And you could tell by their faces or their actions that you are not wanted here. Later stage, we used to go and watch movies, Indian and Pakistani movies. That was the only thing. Sunday we used to go to Bradford, and there was only 1 or 2 cafe or a sweet center, you can call, where you go and have a couple of kebabs or samosas like that. Slowly and gradually, the things has been developing, and we started involving with English friends. Some of the people, although it's forbidden, but people have been going to the clubs or probably public bars. On the other hand, some of our community, and there was no mosque at that time, and they used to pray probably one house. So you can say that the community divided into 2 parts. They started, and some of our people down in Dewsbury, indoor volleyball, and then outside when the weather is right, and slowly cricket. When we came, there was no concept of bringing young girls from Pakistan. The parents mostly brought their sons. The prime reason was so they should join them and work in the factories and help them to support their families. It was 70s when the people decided that the myth of going back and settle down in Pakistan is no longer exists. So they start bringing their families over. 1975, I would say. I was a bus driver at that time, and I was living in Dewsbury. And I could remember going down, there's a ground called Sandsland, which is on the side of Dewsbury town centre, about half a mile. And there we used to go and play on Sunday. And the first team actually was formed in Dewsbury, was called Shaheen Cricket Club. When we reach about 1980, then we saw the Bradford people start coming in and fixing the match. We used to go and play with them over there, and that is the time when they form a Quaid-e Azam league. I am the first one who actually sponsored a trophy, and because at that time when I left buses, I became a driving instructor, and my driving school name was ZD School of Motoring. So the trophy's name was ZD Trophy. I believe in this, that game is not the very important thing in your life. It comes second. The very first one is your parents, and of course, once you get married, either you don't get married and give your time to the games, but once you get married, of course, you're going to have children. So your priority is there. I will sacrifice my game.